The Icons Journey Marathon Foundation's 400-kilometer iconic challenge is underway in the Eastern Cape. It's a mouthful. What is it all about? Well, the 400-kilometer relay run takes place over 8 days by 16 runners and is hosted by the Nelson Mandela Museum. Let's get more on the story. Bring in our reporter, Xolani Sitshinga. He joins us now live from the Eastern Cape. Xolani, very good morning to you. So tell us more about what makes this challenge iconic.
Blaine, what makes this challenge iconic is the fact that this challenge started at Fort Hare University. You remember that Fort Hare University is one of those universities that have a very rich history in terms of our struggle, our stalwarts. You remember that Mr. Nelson Mandela went to that university. But however, what is important today is that the founder of this the marathon, they decided to start there and go through to Fort Bedford. That is where also Mr. Mandela did his high school. And then from there, they're going to do another 42 kilometers because that's what they're going to do every day. They're going to do 42 kilometers for every day. But with me now, I do have the founder and the organizer of the event, Mr. Bandile Songo, to speak to us and give us a sense of what is happening today. Mr. Bandile, good morning and thank you for your time.
Good morning and thank you for the time and good morning to your viewers.
Mr. Bandile, can you just give us a sense of what is happening here today?
Today we are witnessing a truly historic event, especially for the Eastern Cape province. We are seeing 16 runners assembled. These 16 runners represent various provinces in the country. They assembled and started at Fort Hare University. As you mentioned, Fort Hare University is an institution where most struggle icons, even from other countries, it's a university where they graduated from, including your likes of Nelson Mandela, your likes of Robert Mugabe, and so on. So these runners are on the route to Mvezo. It will take them 8 days to get there. They are running 42 kilometers every day. 42 kilometers every day, all in an effort to try and raise funds that will benefit 4,000 rural boys and girls. And what we're trying to achieve really is to keep the boy and girl child in school, especially from the rural villages. We've been doing this initiative, this CSI, since 2018 because we launched it during the centenary year of Tatu Umkhulu Mandela. But we are now calling it an iconic initiative because really when you look at the route, at the 400-kilometer route where these runners will be running through, they are touching the birthplaces of some of the most celebrated struggle stalwarts of the country. In Fort Bedford, they are not only touching Hilltown, where Tatu Umkhulu Mandela graduated, but it's also the birthplace of Umamu Charlotte Maxeke. And we know in the country this year, the government has declared it the year of Mamu Charlotte Maxeke. So we are really shaking the bones of those who fell fighting for liberation of this country.
But then if you were to go back a bit, you said there's something that moved you, that made you decide to start this initiative. Just tell us more about that one.
Yes. So in 2018, as we launched the 103-kilometer event from Clarkbury High School to Mvezo village or Ludondolo village, where it finishes outside of Mvezo. We were joined by a group of young boys and girls. Average age was 12 years because to them they'd never seen old people running through the villages because the 100-kilometer route runs and cuts through various villages of the former Transkei area. So what we witnessed there was touching to the heart because some of them were running barefoot, running with shoes torn. And as we were running, we sort of interviewed them. Which schools are they from and so on, which villages. They told us which schools they were from. So we then started an initiative called Promote Sport for Social Change. So we believe that through sport, we can really bring much needed change to the various rural communities. So this is one of them. We are embarking on this journey to raise more funds, and now we want to benefit 4,000 kids and more.
Now, is there any support that you are getting both from government and maybe private business?
Yes, a lot from the provincial departments, from local government, municipalities are on board. We also have private sector companies on board. They've pledged a number of shows where many companies in the telecoms, companies in the security sector, companies even in the funeral services sector, all are on board. We are all joining hands. It's not an Icons Journey only event. Icons Journey is now holding hands with various institutions, and we're trying to make this a successful event.
Now, if there are people that are watching this interview now who would want to participate or maybe contribute to this initiative, what would they hope to
do? We challenge everyone. We challenge everyone to come on board and pledge. So for us, we're not asking assistance only in monetary terms. One could be sitting at home and seeing this interview. They can pledge that one pair of shoe or that one pack of sanitary towels or whatever else, an old running shoe for that matter. We welcome everything. Otherwise, they can always find us on our social media pages. They can look for the Icons Journey Marathon, failing which we are also available on the crowdfunding platforms. Back a Body platform, www.backabody.co.za/400-kilometer iconic challenge.
All right. Thank you very much for your time. That was Prince Bandile Sangoni. Give us a sense of how this day is going to proceed going forward, because we understand that this is an 8-day challenge that started from Fort Hare that will end in Mvezo, outside Mchata in the Eastern Cape. Back to you, Blaine.
Xolani Sitshinga, live for us there in the Eastern Cape. We thank you very much indeed.